How do you deliver yourself from the temptation that is preventing you from honoring God with your body? Paul says it this way. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 18, he says, "Run from sexual sin. No other sin so clearly affects the body as this one does. For sexual immorality is a sin against your own body." You have to run. I don't know what your temptation is. Paul mentions sexual sin here. Sometimes that is the sin that we're tempted by, that's affecting our physical body, that's preventing us from honoring God with our body. And you need to run from that. But maybe you need to run from the Cheetos. Maybe you need to run, like I do, I need to run from the M&Ms, the peanut ones, that crunch in your mouth and melt as you're drinking hot coffee. And it's tough, man. I know. I've been there. Okay? Listen, at Christmas, my older brother, he's the OB of the family, older brother. We call him OB. Anyway, he sent a whole box of goodies. He loves to bake. He loves to cook. And since my mom passed away in September and she wasn't really thinking ahead to be able to prepare us stuff for Christmas, Mom's laughing in heaven right now, okay? She really is, Very unthoughtful of her. But anyway, my older brother, he's taken up the gauntlet, he's taken up the torch, and he's saying, okay, I'll prepare all the good stuff. So he sends me this box, and inside the box are all this homemade goodies. Tons and tons of beef jerky, all kinds of different beef jerky. I think he made like about 35, 40 pounds of beef jerky. I mean, that is a lot in this box. And then he also made 2 different kinds of fruitcake. Oh, white fruitcake, dark fruitcake. Oh man, it was so yummy. And then also he had these little muffins. And on the outside of the box, I can't remember, it said something like, "This is not for you, Mark," or yeah, it says, "Do not open, Mark." So, I respected it. But on the inside of the box, this is when I opened it up, because I didn't listen to him. So I opened up the box. He's in Oregon. What's he going to do? All right. So I opened up the box, and inside, he knew I was going to open the box. And I opened the stinking box, and there's this sign, "Mark, step away from the box." Okay, Sandy, I'm coming to Oregon. I'm going to knock you out. I mean, the guy just knows me so very, very well. So Paul says you need to run. You need to run from that temptation. Now, another way you can say run, in fact, this is a good translation of that word run, is remove. Remove. You remove the temptation. So for me personally, what I did at the beginning of the year, and actually before the beginning of the year, I went through our cupboards and drawers and hide places that Deborah doesn't know about, where I, put stuff, and I removed it. No, I didn't need it. I threw it out. Okay, I got rid of it. But, it's more than just removing that stuff. You have to also replace it with the right stuff. So as I was removing the M&Ms and I was removing the fruit cake and I was removing, that kind of stuff, I went down to the store and I bought celery and I bought apples and I bought, some of you looking at me and said, "No, he's lying." No, I'm telling you the truth. Would a pastor lie to you? And I bought carrots, and I bought all that good stuff. So you get rid of the old stuff that's not really good for you, right? You remove it. You remove the temptation. Get it out of there. Remove the Cheetos. Remove the M&Ms. And you replace it with what is good. Now, that's what you have to do. You have to run away from the temptation, remove whatever that temptation is, and replace it with something that's good.